So what are we doing today?
We're crossing over the bridge to Juárez from El Paso, Texas now. Just about a 5-minute walk. Nobody checks you coming across, you just walk right on through.
Once you get crossed over here, I mean, how far would you wander from the bridge before you think it gets dangerous?
You know, just as soon as you cross the bridge, you're essentially in a war zone. Just last month, a bullet came across the border here and hit a woman who was shopping in downtown El Paso, Texas, and killed her. So, there's really nowhere safe, you just got to be careful.
Do you guys ever wear bulletproof vests?
No, we don't wear bulletproof vests anywhere we go.
Do you guys have good karma?
So far.
So far?
It's mostly about experience. We've been coming over here for about 5 years. This is probably about our, I don't know, 40th, 50th time walking across this bridge. So you learn how to stay safe and try to tell the best story that you can.
Let me get this.
So as soon as we get across the border here, the Mexican army will be there. They don't like filming, so put that camera in your pocket.
Okay, just let me know when.
Being a local journalist in Juárez is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. And they put their life on the line every day that they go out, particularly if they try to investigate any corruption between the cartels and the politicians. For foreign journalists like us, you know, we can kind of slip in and slip out and things are a little bit easier for us. But if you're a local journalist and you have to sleep here every night, it's really, really tough.
Do you think the biggest...
Put that away right now because there's a soldier coming up here.
The different security in different places from Mexico.
So Miguel was just telling us that the battle between the police and the cartels is really heated up, and the cartels are saying they're going to kill one police officer every day. And in the last month and a half, they have killed about 19 local police officers here, and just last night in this area, 2 more were killed. This bridge right here is where this body was found this morning.
Yeah.
What is this? This is his leg cut off? Or
It's this part.
This is his torso.
The torso, yeah. This is the head.
This is the head.
If you see the SUV red, the other part,
Yeah.
it's in this part.
Do you blame the violence here partly on America's drug prohibition?
Yeah. So right now in the north of Mexico, the Mexican army and the local police fight in a war to the cartels, but the people from the United States and the U.S. government send guns to this war. The only thing, the U.S. government never send the guns to the authorities, sent to the cartels. So this is the big problem right now. This is part of for my work.
So what is your background to do private security in Juárez?
Well, I'm worked for the Mexican Army. I'm retired, and right now we're training. My first job when I leave the army is training different people, and I'm working in this business for 12 years. And
So working in private security, are you less likely to be bribed than the people that are still working for the government?
well, when I leave the army, I never returned to work to the government. But if the Mexican government need me, I'm available.
No traigo cinta.
Bueno, si quieres la metes en la... right now is more dangerous because the U.S. government is I don't know how explain, but it's part from this war, because all the time say the U.S. government, oh, congratulations, the Mexican government worked for the fight to the cartels, but have programs like Fast and Furious and send to the criminals guns. So, in what part the U.S. work?
What's your name again?
Elsa.
Elsa?
Elsa.
Elsa?
Ajá.
How long have you been doing this?
¿Cuánto tiempo has
¿Trabajado aquí?
Sí.
4 años.
4 years?
4 years?
Did you keep that GPS tracker?
Now, the biggest concern about going into these neighborhoods is we've been followed before, and they'll kind of check us out because carjacking is probably the biggest thing here. So they'll kind of follow us, check us out, see who we are, try to get a sense if she knows what she's doing, and you know, she's trained in driving and how to get out of the situation. She's armed right now, and so we should be fine. But that's the biggest deal. Once we go in here and we get really inside, people know us and we should be just fine.
So they actually just know we're going to go to...
You want us to come to your house? Or meet you you want us to meet you at the center or your house? Okay.
Yeah, we're probably about 5 minutes from the border with El Paso, Texas right now, and this is one of the poorest, one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the city. And really you have a perfect storm of circumstances what's happening in Juárez right now. You've got the drug routes to the United States, which pose the opportunity for unlimited profits. You got also have an unlimited number of young, poor people from the countryside who are willing to come here and work and to kill for the cartels for just a small amount of money. And then on top of that, you have a corrupt police force that is totally incapable of controlling the situation. And all those three things together, really what you have is a devastated community. And the people of Juárez are the people who really suffer the most. Businesses are afraid to come here. Factories are afraid to open. Tourism has died completely. No one's coming across the border from El Paso for tourism to shop, to go to restaurants anymore. And what you see is neighborhoods like this, where people live with no electricity, no running water, and just the worst third world poverty conditions that you have anywhere in the world.
But meanwhile, these people are being recruited in a business that's making millions of dollars, right? Let's talk about that.
Exactly. You know, the poor kids in this neighborhood, they might get paid, you know, at the most $40 to go and kill somebody. But the deaths that they're doing are making, you know, billions of dollars for the cartels who control the city.
7, 9, 6, 1. That he didn't do it.
Yeah.
What did they arrest him for?
They said he had a knife and he took 2 cells and 300 pesos from a guys, 2 guys.
Oh, they said he robbed somebody.
Yeah.
I'm sure we didn't give any answers.
Right here, she said, well, let me tell you something. One guy got into jail for sicario, killing people, and he comes out at night and goes to his lady and tells her, if you get it with another guy, I'll come out and kill you. Then he goes in there.
He goes back home.
So I said, no, you're playing with me. She said, no, it's true. He'll come out from jail.
Just to show he can come out.
Yeah, and he will go and tell the lady, you better not get married with nobody else. I'm seeing you, I'm watching you. So the lady is real scared, and she won't do nothing. No, it's crazy. We're not going to have a 60-year-old people because all the 20s are gone now.
Well, it's got to be pretty hard growing up in this neighborhood and to resist that temptation. A pound of tobacco 60 cents, right?
Yeah.
So imagine, you know, and yet tobacco is actually harder to grow.
Yeah.
It takes a much more, like marijuana grows everywhere. Tobacco
Sí.
has to have very specific climates. It's actually more like cocaine.
Sí.
You know, so it's a really interesting situation how, you know, some people say, you know, alchemists have been trying to make gold out of nothing forever, and now like the American drug war has made gold out of useless plants.
Sí.
You know, they've turned cannabis into gold, they've turned coca into gold,
Sí.
turned the poppy into gold,
Yeah.
and
making
meanwhile people
different
get
kinds
murdered
of
over
drugs.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that you know, the drugs will be, I think, since the Indians were, because they said that we used to smoke the pop, no?
Yeah.
La pipa y la paz. So I think that will be like prostitution. It will always be there, but if you just try to like put some makeup on, it will keep on growing. From Estados Unidos, they're coming here.
Yeah.
They're coming to the fronteras. So those are the most wanted by the cartels, yeah, because they know about the money and they know about living good. If you could see the if you don't want to go into the cartel, they won't force you. They like for you to go by yourself, because if they force you, you can go and tell the police and they will help you sometimes. But if you go by yourself, they will ask you to do anything and you will do it. Gracias, muchachos. Al tiro, Pónganse, pórtense chidos, si no me invitan, cabrón. Pórtense bien, Dale, pues. Policía, pues, ¿cuál preocupación? Está bueno para él. Y cuando, sí, nada más que ellos son.
Oiga, ¿y cómo hacer con eso?
voluntristas.
Oiga, ¿qué vamos a hacer con eso? Es todo el país.
He said he's asking you, what are we gonna do if it's all the city, all the Mexico?
Es todo el país.
What can we do? He's asking you.
What can we do? I don't know. I guess just try to like raise awareness. I know you guys are caught in the middle of it. It's hard for you to do anything. So that's why making a film like this, so people in America can see what's happening.
Dice él
No vayas usted,
dice que
güey.
toda la raza, toda la gente.
Dice él que lo que podemos hacer es sembrar
Sí.
cosa buena. Porque mientras no sembremos cosa buena, vamos a estar cosechando pura cosa
Es lo que
mala.
está diciendo él, que no vamos a escuchar nada.
Entonces, mientras nosotros
Yo el
mismos
inglés un poco.
no lo cosechemos,
No vamos a levantar nada.
no podemos levantar nada.
Es lo que está
exactamente.
diciendo él.
Es todo el país.
Es todo el país, desgraciadamente. Pero fíjese que esos
¿Qué vamos a
mismos
hacer?
problemas tienen ellos. Porque nosotros les llevamos las drogas que ellos consumen y ellos nos dan las armas que quieren para matarse aquí.
Ellos admiten pasarlas para allá. En armas vienen para acá. Droga va para allá.
Sí.
El otro. Mire, toma la foto, aquel un pesadote, mire.
Aquel es otro.
Mire, aquellos dos, mire.
Peso.
Son los que meten la mota para allá, para Estados Unidos, mire.
No envarille. Sale Jerry y le da su arrastrada que sienta el rigón. Well, you know, we're having this big trouble about the violence, the insecurity. So it's the hardest part. We don't feel secure and the people are not secure. Señor, otra vez así, presten su saquito, yo se lo pido.
Es que me da vergüenza porque no tengo la funda.
Se apure, ellos quieren ver así. Yeah, it's one of the other house that they have is in front of Don Frankie's.
So, did you fear your son being recruited?
Oh yes, he even told me that they say enranflate. That means if he wants to be recruited. They said he told me that the guys, and he showed me the guys. That they said if he wants to be with them, they will give them a motorcycle even when he gets out. So I told him, well, you don't need nothing, mijo. You have everything at home, and it's better not for him to get mixed in with those people because they will know where we live and stuff, and there's this trouble. There's only trouble there. I told him if he does that, it will be a hurt for the family. But I paid for him to be with the brothers, with the nicest people, But the craziest part is that where I put him was the drugs were, the guns were, all the things that they got from the Cerezo. I've been working. The other big beautiful house is from a police guy, a police woman, so it's okay.
Some of your predecessors have gotten killed in the line of duty, correct? I mean, what makes you want to keep doing this even though your predecessors have gotten killed?
Tus compañeros.
Yo creo que como periodista, el peor miedo que podemos enfrentar es el silencio o que el Estado siga siendo tan opresor como lo ha sido, que el miedo y la impunidad nos hagan callar. Ese es mi miedo. Mi miedo no es informar, mi miedo es que nos callen.
And some people are making so much money and other people are just the victims.
No nada más los carteles ganan dinero, ¿no? También las fábricas de armas de Estados Unidos ganan dinero con esto. O sea, nosotros somos cifras. Nosotros somos cifras, ¿no? Hasta que nuestros presidentes quieran.
Just about made it out of here alive. At the end of it all, I spent $10,000 and ended up with a bunch of marijuana I couldn't even give away.